There's a credit card backdoor hack that's helping people with bad credit get approved up to $20,000 even with a bad credit score. And this card has no annual fees, no ridiculous monthly fees, and yes, it's 100% real. See, most people get denied because they're using the wrong score at the wrong bank at the wrong time. But this strategy flips the game in your favor. In this video, I'll show you the exact credit card people are getting approved for with low credit scores, how to get in the door even if your credit score isn't perfect, and the step-by-step method that helps some people jump from $1,000 to $20,000 limits. But here's the crazy part. This card wasn't even meant to be found like this. And at the end of the video, I'll show you one backdoor move that triggers high limit approvals. Most people miss this part, and it's the reason why they're getting denied. Now, before we dive into these steps, let me speak to you really quick, because if you're watching this, you're probably not just trying to get a credit card. You might be thinking about these things. I'm tired of being denied. I want to provide for my family, right? I feel embarrassed, confused, and even stuck. And I tried other people and they failed me. I want to be free, but I don't know who to trust. I hear you on that. That's why this isn't just a gimmick. This is the way out for you. You don't need a perfect credit score. You just need the right moves at the right time. And I'm going to walk you through it step by step by step. See, here's a real reason why people keep getting denied. They apply using their FICO score. See, most banks use FICO scores to determine if they're going to approve you or not. But most banks don't tell you this, that your score could be 30 to 50 points lower than what you see on Credit Karma, depending on your profile. And most of the time, your Credit Karma score is higher than a 630. And this matters because the card I'm about to show you, it approves you based on your TransUnion Vantage score, basically what you see on Credit Karma. So here's the card you want to get. It's called the Cash Reward Visa credit card, and it's from Backdoor Credit Union. It has no annual fees. It has credit limits up to $20,000 plus, low interest rate, and it reports to all 3 credit bureaus. And another good thing, it doesn't check your FICO score. It checks your TransUnion Vantage score. As long as you have a 630 plus, you're gonna be in good hands, all right? And if you use it right, you can double or triple your credit card limit in just a year. And in fact, I'll show you the secret in just a minute. So here's how to apply. If you don't work for a Backdoor Credit Union, it's all good. You can still join, all right? Just apply online. It's free. It's available to everybody, all right? I dropped the link in the description. So step 2, what you want to do, of course, is check your TransUnion Vantage score on Credit Karma, all right? We're not using FICO score. And if your score is above a 630, hey, you're in a good place. And if it's not, hey, don't stress. In about 30 seconds to a minute, I'm going to show you step by step to how to increase your credit score between 50 to 100 points, all right? Step 3, here's what you want to do. Apply for the credit card. Once you're remembered, after you check your score, you'll get limits based on your income, your score, and your report, right? Most people start with a $5,000 limit, but I've seen people get anywhere between $50,000 to $20,000 with smart usage. But don't apply immediately after joining. There's a secret timing window that can double your chances to get an approval, all right? So first, you want to get access to your secret report because the credit bureaus really don't want you to have access to see how flawed their system is, all right? So let me show you what I'm talking about. So Identity IQ gives you access to the reports that look like this, all right? So here's what I'm talking about. You're going to see discrepancies on your report. You're going to see the open date, as you can see, high credit limit, last reporting, date last active, date of last payment, and payment history that's going to be incorrect on your report all the time, right? The credit bureaus don't want you to see this, all right? So once you see this, now you can see, oh, I can get this account removed. Now, just because you see all this doesn't mean it's going to come off automatically. But what you can do is leverage the laws that are in your favor, which is 15 USC 1681, and there are multiple laws in the Fair Credit Reporting Act that's going to help you get this account removed from your report. Whether the account is open or closed, you can remove it off your report. Remember, the credit bureaus is nothing but a reporting system that reports your information. All right, they can't do nothing to you. All right, so what you want to do is leverage the laws, leverage the discrepancies, leverage that in your favor to get the account removed from your report. All right, so if you got negative accounts that's holding you from that 630 plus credit score, what you want to do is get the accounts removed to help you increase your credit score. Right now, once you get access to your report, now what you want to do is go to freesecretletter.com, right? It's going to pull up to your screen, and as you can see, you're going to get access to the letter that's going to help you knock the credit bureaus out, right? So you're going to first get access to the free secret letter, and then you're going to put your information. So you're going to put your first name, middle initial, last name, your address, right? Today's date, and then which credit bureau are you talking to? Are you talking to Experian, TransUnion, Equifax? You got to make a letter separate for each credit bureau because they don't communicate with each other that often. All right. So I was just looking at my report, and you can change this up to your liking, right? You can change a few things up to your liking. But I was looking over my report, and I noticed these accounts listed below are not ensuring maximum possible accuracy according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Delete account listed below for violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And then what you're going to do is get the account name and then the account number. Where you get that from? You get that from the report, right? So it's going to have your account name at the top, and then it's going to have your account number, right? Now, you don't need the full number. Just copy whatever you see on your credit report, all right? Just copy and then put it there, right? And then from there, once you have the account name and account number, you're going to list all your negative accounts because it takes time to dispute. You just want to list all the negative accounts on your report, right? When you get access to your report, look at every single account and make sure everything is complete and accurate. The open accounts that are in good standings, you need to mess with that. And the closed accounts that are in good standings, you don't need to mess with them. But the ones that are open and the ones that are closed, we got to get those off because the ones that are open probably have some late payments on there, so you want to get that removed. And the ones that are closed, of course, you want to get that off. And the collections, you want to get that off, right? Most of the time is like, hey, this account is not showing maximum possible accuracy. 15 USC, the open date last active is not accurate. And you can use other specific details within your account to help you get the account removed from your report, right? Then what you're going to say is delete account immediately for violation of 15 USC 1681 EB. And another good thing you want to do is do this right here. Get it notarized. Because Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, guess what? Like to play crazy, like to say, hey, you sound like a credit repair company. You sound like this. Once you get it notarized, hey, we throw all that out the window because now they can't just say now, hey, you sound like a credit repair company. When you got it notarized, this is officially you, right? So get it notarized. Once you get it notarized, it's going to cost you extra money. Now, if you don't have the money or funds to get it notarized, hey, just disregard this part. And then from there, add 3 forms of identifications: driver's license, proof of residency, light bill, water bill, cell phone bill, account statement, something that has your name and address, right? Add your social security card. Shoot, add your passport, add more. Because like I said, we want to get Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax to actually do their job, right? To do an investigation of your accounts, right? So the more evidence you give them, the more documents you give them, the more that they don't say that you sound like a credit repair company, all right? And then from there, what you want to do is send that letter certified, actually go to the post office, because what I notice is if you use other different places, they're going to say the same thing that, hey, you sound like a credit repair company, because your letter looks more official versus you doing a letter that's handwritten with your name and address. All right. So do that. Very important. Send it certified and then wait. Now, as you're waiting, because they have 30 days to complete the investigation, right? And then 5 days to mail it back to you. Now, as you're waiting, what you want to do now is add backdated history accounts to your report, right? It's going to help you increase your credit score 50, 30, 100 points, all depending on your credit profile, right? So the reason why it's going to help increase your credit score is because once you add backdated history accounts to your report, it affects multiple factors of your credit score, right? So it's going to improve in each part. So the places you can go to is Identity IQ off RIP, right? Because they have a place where you can start reporting your utility report. You just pay a little bit of extra a month and they can start reporting your utility. And guess what? They can report up to the last 24 months of on-time payments to your report. So that affects, and on-time payments, right, is 35% of your credit score, right? We talking about the FICO score, not the Vantage. Another thing is if you do utility report, and if you want to do another one, if you could do rent reporters, you don't got to get all these accounts. Just add 1 or 2, all depending on your budget and what you got going on, all right? Don't overextend yourself. Don't do too much. All we got to do is just get 1 or 2, one, be on the safe side, and then if you want to add another one later on when you feel comfortable reporting all these different things to your report, then add that, all right? So make sure you avoid these mistakes, all right? If you get approved, do not blow this opportunity, all right? Don't max it out. Don't miss payments. Don't apply for more than 5 credit cards after that, right? Use the 10% rule. Pay before the statement date, all right? And request to increase every 6 months, okay? Now, here's the secret backdoor move most people miss. After you join BCU, wait about 48 to 72 hours before you apply. This gives BCU enough time to do a soft pull on your TransUnion credit profile, right? And don't forget to add money to your savings account, all right? I've seen people get denied applying immediately. Then I also seen people get approved for $10,000 just by waiting 3 days. Now, I want to show you how to increase your credit score between 50 to 200 points, all depending on what you got going on in the next 14 to 30 days. Take this video right here. I'm going to break everything step by step by step by step. So I'll see you in this video right here.